Change can be hard, specifically when it comes to new technologies and new softwares within your home care business. But these changes can be extremely impactful for the bottom line efficiency and really improving your overall business within your workflow. And your softwares are a huge aspect of that. And so I'm excited to welcome Chris from SwyftOps to talk about how you can adopt new home care softwares into your business. And so I'm so excited for him to discuss how to adopt a new software for your business.
So that's interesting as well. Feature adoption or just adoption of workflows in the software is important. And again, I'll talk about the two different routes in someone that's not even a startup, but they're coming from, let's say, a paper-based, Excel-based, or just some random systems that are not what we would call a home care operating system. They have very specific manual workflows that are ingrained in them. And coming to a software is difficult sometimes because they cannot correlate what they did and they want to force their manual processes into something that has a workflow there. Learning the adoption around that really is circled around the training and the support. Do you get the proper training? And then you could train someone for 5 hours. I could teach you how to use SwyftOps today. Tomorrow, you're going to forget 75% of what I said. Right. So you need to have a good support system around you as well. And can you get help in real time when you need it? Not submit an email and wait 5 hours or 24 hours or whatever it is to get that answer. That adoption is important. But more importantly is staying engaged with them. They should be your partner. So they should be emailing out or communicating to you opportunities around different features. At SwyftOps, we do what we call health checks. So we want to make sure that folks are utilizing the features the right way and what that usage is, but also that they know about other features that maybe they're enhancing what they're already doing, or maybe we feel like it's going to take them to the next level, and we'll share those things with them. And that engagement is important. We want folks to know what's going on and also know there's an open line back to us. So we listen to our subscribers. We have updates that we do to our system about every 4 months or so. Not even exaggerating, say 75%, 80% of those, that's user feedback. Workflows that we felt or features or little things that we're adding in that we feel are globally needed and really were a great idea. At that point, how do you not feel like a partner with your software? But there's so many people that we talk to that will come and ask us a question like, hey, I really wish that you had XYZ, some feature. Well, we do. We've had it for 2 years, right? So, how did I miss that? So that tells us at that point, they're probably not using our knowledge base. That makes me want to go look at, are they using support? What are the health checks like? Do they ever communicate back to us? And how do we reconnect with this person? We want to make sure that that partnership is there. And that's important. Knowing what your software is doing, how they're rolling out features, why they're rolling out features, when they're rolling out features, and what do they do? And do they explain them to you? And how can it impact you? For the engaged users, the excitement around things that are added is just a great feel every time we roll an update out. So that adoption and that feature adoption is so important that for us on our end, the software end, you can't retain a subscriber unless they're becoming more sticky to you, and you want them to be sticky to you because you support them well, you partner with them well, but overall, they have to use the system. When someone does, and it happens to all softwares, comes to leave, right? Or, hey, you know what? It wasn't for me. I fulfilled my agreement and I'm going to leave. At the end of the day, the questions that we want to ask are around, did they use the system? And if they say, I didn't really use it, and I look and they don't have any billable hours and they've had 2 clients and 1 caregiver, that's not a SwyftOps problem. They didn't generate business. So on the other side, I look at it like, okay, what can SwyftOps do to get them in front of people who can help them grow their business so that they do see the value in the system? And that's kind of how we've evolved. Initially, it was like, let's get subscribers. And since we've formed relationships with folks like yourselves and different groups out there that are just consulting and doing great jobs, promoting and helping people grow, we've tried to now position SwyftOps into that aspect of, okay, if you need to leave because you don't have clients and you struggled for X amount of time, but can we get you in front of these folks? Again, there'll be adoption at that point. Now adoption of new ways from other groups. So now they come back and say, I got my first client. I don't remember how to put a client in. I don't remember how to generate a schedule. And now we've kind of done something there. But in the end, if they haven't used it and they haven't been engaged and even in their business, that's a lost cause. So when I say adoption, I'm talking about folks that actually are trying to drive business. You need to know about the different aspects that your software will do, because I can almost guarantee you, regardless of the software you have, if you've got one of what I would say the top 4 or 5 softwares, it's going to make your workflow better if you buy into it. If you want to learn more about SwyftOps, just head to our website, SwyftOps.com. Up in the right corner, there is a request a demo button, which you can request an hour-long demo or a 15-minute consultation. We'd be happy to talk to you either way.